And welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special Tonic Live with me, Owen.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
Hello everyone. A very special Tonic Live because we're a day away. It's a birthday eve for Tonic Studios' 17th birthday in existence.
I know.
So like wow.
Amazing, isn't it?
Almost 17 years from today.
Two
men shook hands and began Tonic began Tonic Studios. And how are we celebrating that? Well, we're having a 10-day extravaganza. I think it's 11 days actually in total.
I think it's 11 too.
11 days in total of brilliant new launches, cool shows, new product ranges, loads and loads of cool stuff. And this is going to be your just preview show. So we're going to get you a bit excited about it and show you a few things of what's going to be coming up, and then Ali's going to make a really cool project as well.
And it's different. It's different to what we've brought to you before. We've got vintage drops, which are a little bit different. A lot of softer colours. Maybe that's your colour scheme that you like to work with. We have expanding mousse. That's awesome.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely awesome. We have media dies to add to your collection. And we also have some new stencils. And this is just a small part of what we're going to be bringing you.
And that's it. So the nouveau sort of portion of your journey begins tomorrow at 6 PM with Paula Pasquale on a Chanda. And that's a Chanda TV, so you can watch it online as well. You can order from the US. I think you can order pretty much anywhere, but they'll sort that out for you, so you can check out all that. I've got loads of people from everywhere on it. It's a live stream, so you can comment on there, and I'll try and get through as many as I can. I've got YouTube and Facebook on separate phones, so I'm on the ball here. And yeah, we're going to go through that and tell you a little bit about the things first of all which are launching, and we'll show you some of the colours and all that sort of stuff. So
we start over here.
Yeah.
So we'll go through the colours so you can see them closer. And what we've got. So we've got a gorgeous, it looks like a brick red, and it's called Postbox Red. So it's a lovely vintagey red, a nice warm red, gorgeous colour.
So there you go. If we use on this camera, we've got it today. So there.
Oh.
Don't be too surprised.
Oh, TV. Lordy. Then we've got Earl Grey. What a fabulous colour. Lou gives these some amazing colours. So this is a lovely cool grey. Nice colour there. Then we have, they've all got little labels on them, and the colours are on the labels. Pioneer Green. So this is a very nice, soft, gentle green.
And what's different about the vintage drops as opposed to crystal drops is they give you a lovely matte finish.
They do. This one is Bohemian Teal. Now we're always after teal. Everybody loves teal. It's looking a bit more bluey on screen than it actually is.
On the actual video, it's here, but you'll be able to catch all this live with the Chanda's top of the range cameras and all that tomorrow at 6 PM.
Chocolate chip, which is a lovely. Like a dark taupey colour, I would say, but it dries darker. I'll show you my project now and you'll see all these dry a little bit darker. Then we have Saddlebag, which is a lovely, almost like a tan colour, like a light tan, but again it will dry a little bit darker. Then we have Bonnie Blue, which is like a purpley blue. Beautiful colour, absolutely gorgeous. You know what I'm like for my blues. And then last but not least is Dusty Rose, which is a very soft, gentle pink. So they're beautiful, beautiful colours.
That was the one in the kit not too long ago, is that right?
I thought we had a cream in the kit.
Yeah, it was a cream in the kit. That one is that's not going to be available on the show. So well done everyone who got the kit. That vintage drop won't be on there. I got people from, well, you know, that's you missed out on the kit. You missed out on that one.
You do get nice things in the kit.
Yeah, definitely. Loads and loads of lovely comments. Hello, all the regulars as well. Hello, pretty much. Yeah, we'd be closer today on the challenge of getting every state in America, because they're all here. We got New York, California, Texas, Las Vegas, Colorado, Arkansas, Maryland, Bradenton, Florida, Virginia, and hi from Germany. Hi everyone, thank you so much internationally. Yeah, you can just check out herchanda.com. If you just Google that as you think it sounds, and you can watch online. It's a crafty TV channel with loads of stuff. But if you enjoy our products, you can buy them stateside through loads of retailers, and all this stuff will be coming to you very, very soon.
So then we've got our expanding mousses. So how can I explain these? The different ways you put them on, you get different textures with it. It's very much a texture thing. Although you can paint with them as well. And then they slightly change colour. So it depends on the different cards you use, the different ways you heat it. You're going to be getting different things out of this mousse constantly, which is obviously good because it means you don't have to keep looking for different products to get different effects. So again, the colours we've got here is Boatyard Blue, which is again a lovely teal blue, stunning colour. Whoops, there we are, you can see that there. Then we have, the next one is Mustard Seed, which is a gorgeous brown colour.
They're all, so all of these are, they're all, metallics, they've got a good luster to them. All 8. This one, however, so the one you've got before you do out, you've got the Misted Mauve. This one is the free gift on the show. So if you order any time during that show, that launch show, you're going to get this lovely sort of pale pink.
Very soft, lilac-y lavender colour.
So if you order part of the vintage drops, you're going to get this as well, and whatever you order on the show there. So that's what's part of it.
So then we've got Worn Linen, which is a lovely, like not so much a mother of pearl, almost a platinum-y colour. You can mix these colours together as well. The next one then we've got a lovely red, rich red. This is red leather. It is amazing. You'll see me using this now. We have grey matter. I love loose colours, are amazing. Absolutely amazing. So again, this is a mid-tone grey, silvery colour, but beautiful.
Trudy said, "Oh, can you show us?" So yeah, if you're looking for for this image, we're going to do a project later on, which is kind of a home decor thing, and show the stuff in action. But also, if you want to see all the samples from the design team, if you go onto the official Tonic Facebook group, so if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, just sign on to your Facebook on another window and then join the official Facebook group, and in the photo section we got all the samples from all of the stuff that's going on the shows, including the mixed media dyes and all that as well, so plenty there for you.
So the next one is a lovely, well, apple green I would call it, and it's called Bramley Apple. So again, fabulous colours. And the last one then, we couldn't do it without gold, and this is Tuscan Gold.
Is Daniel back? Yeah, he's there in the background.
He's ever so quiet.
He's just
today,
doing the cameras. He's just letting you go through your colours. But there we go. We'll add that to the top. What else do we send? I love your products from Washington State, USA. Oh, thank you, Wendy. What have we got? Is the puffy mousse waterproof so I can put it on shirts and then wash?
No.
I'm not sure. So, yeah, so it may not be something for textile if you're going to put it through a wash. But yeah, we'll show you now. So we'll put those to one side. So that's the Nouveau show, and that's going on tomorrow. But you're getting, we talk about these as well. So there's stencils going as well. So we haven't done stencils in ages. So you're.
I
think it's an above job, Dan.
Yeah, it might be.
I have got stencils out of the packaging.
There you go. So there you go. This like wonderful mixture of letters, like fun but cool sort of modern design on that one. This beautiful sort of. You need to see this a little bit closer. It's got a lovely bit of script there for you that you can do, and people have used the expanding mousse on the samples.
Yeah.
It's brilliant bit of depth. And then finally, you got this mesh panel, which works a bit like a wire fence. It's very much a distressed mesh. Yeah, a distressed fence, or you could do loads and loads of cool stuff. So those are the stencils, which is the first we've done in ages on that stuff. So yeah, that is they're all of tomorrow's shows at 6 PM. So those to look forward to.
And then the last is our dies. So we have timepieces and cogs. I have heard a few people say they've struggled opening these boxes. Now the easiest way I found, go to the side panel, pop a knife in the side and they will open. And then you can keep your packaging as well if you want to, because I know a lot of you like to store it still in the packaging. So, oh, let's hope I can get them out. I've only just opened them.
Don't elbow now.
Sorry.
You're right.
Sorry.
I purchased 12 colours quite some time ago. I think that
Yeah.
might be the vintage shops you're talking about there. Yeah, we'll get instructional videos, and we're going to have one going up as well, following this as well for the mousses as well. So lots and lots of inspiration to go, so tutorial stuff. So you're never short of that really with Tonic. There's always going to be something there for you.
So there's our timepiece, and it comes apart. It's not one die. You have an outer edge. That's your one die. Then you have a circle, and then you actually have a verso die in the centre. So it could be that you just want to make a pattern into your background. That background could be grey board that you're using. It could be mount board. It will cut that. I have cut acetate with some of these dies, but acetate can be a little bit of a strange product to work with, and it may be a little bit of trial and error. Shrink plastic it'll cut, so you could cut that pattern into shrink plastic. What else can I cut? We've cut fabric with them, I've cut leather with them. I can't even think
if
what
you
I
watch
haven't
the previous
cut.
video, these are the newest addition to our media die sets. The first of them was a jigsaw that went on last week, and that was, yeah, we showed you loads of different types of things that they cut through, and yeah, they're pretty good at cutting through most things. So
They are.
yeah,
They
if you're interested in certain thing, will it cut? Obviously, ask us, and we can work that out for you. I know Maria Sabina mentioned, good question on there. But how can we tell the difference if the mousses, they look similar, but there is a slightly different colour to the actual lid, a grey to the lid. So maybe you won't pick it up, but there you go. So I know Maria, you've already got mousses, so you'll know. But yeah, they're a white lid, but these are a grey lid, so you can tell the difference between them.
And they do say expanding right across the top. So you've also got your clock hands there as well, and then you've got a variety of cogs and chains. They'll all link together. You can make nice patterns with them, and again these were cut out of all your different media pieces that you want to cut your products. So that's those two. We'll move on quickly, because we've got 3 frames. Do you want to pull some of that out?
We'll
So
go.
we'll be a little bit quicker then. So this one is Charlotte's frame. And again, as I said with the others, these are in different pieces. None of them are verso. They all cut on their own. So if you wanted to make a frame out of the small one, you just put the teeny tiny oval in the centre. But you can also make a backing plate for it without that oval in.
Need your knife thing to cut the side.
Oh, I've opened the side.
Oh, you opened it.
I've opened it
that's why I
already.
couldn't do it. There you go.
I've opened it.
Already done for
All
me.
done.
There you go.
And then you've got the larger frame, which I'm going to be using today, which I think is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice little bit of filigree edge in there. And again, you can cut the aperture out of the centre. But with these plain dies, they could be used for making other things. I've made flowers with them out of denim. I made a little brooch flower. I'm trying to think what other things you can make. My mind's gone blank now. You've had loads of ideas all day, and then they're all gone blank. But just think of these shapes you can use on their own.
Like, you guys pick it up. You guys come up with the best stuff. So you're using your imagination already. I know people have been waiting for this sort of stuff. Cogs, this sort of vintage stuff. If you're into your distressed art, things like that, these are going to be awesome for that, and you're going to love it.
This reminds me of a clock. Like a mantelpiece clock. That's what that reminds me of.
Yes, Collins.
Almost like you've got the winder on the top.
Oh, Nisa asked, so just going back to the expanding mousses, so what's the difference between these and normal embellishment mousse, if you had?
I will show you.
Yeah, that's gonna
It's
that's
easier
gonna be
to
there.
show you. So again, we've got little plain frames and we've got pattern frames. So you've actually got 5 dies in that. Our plain mousses, they give you a lovely smooth texture. You can paint with them, you can spritz with them. There's loads and loads of things. We haven't come to the bottom of this mousse yet. I'm sure there's a lot more we're going to be able to do with it. And then the last one then is our square frame, or a rectangle, sorry. Again, good heavy frame. You've got a rectangle in the middle that could be used for apertures. When you're scrapbooking, they can be used in that.
Yeah, your memory books if you want to put some stuff in there.
Anything like that. And you've got two lovely little oval frames, nice little patterns there as well. So your backing plate has actually got a line around it showing everything that is in that kit. So you know then if you've got a die missing, you'll see it straight away on your backing plate. So that's all of them.
Yeah, so yeah, these are the media sets, and these going on Friday at 10 AM on a Chanda. So what you need to know is Nouveau, that's tomorrow 6 PM. The media die sets, they are Friday 10 AM. But your free gift on this show, the media one, is this, your metal shim,
which you will need to use with your media plate, with your media dies. You will need one of these to cut these.
Yeah, that's it. Mercedes needs some expanded mousses in our kit. There you go. There's your nose tapper for future kits. Right, yeah, we're also going to be unboxing the kit as well tomorrow at 4 PM. So before that, you've got plenty of tonic to get on with. 4 PM tomorrow, we're going to unbox the kit quickly and just show you what's in. So a lot of people are looking forward to kit 14, and there is some, yeah, it's a cool different style of kit next one, exciting. I think you're going to really like it. So we're going to kick on with the project now. Ready?
We certainly are.
Yeah, I'll move some of this to the side for you.
I'm going to need the clock. That's the only one I'm going to need. So we'll keep the clock one. Right then, this is the project I've made for today. So we've done a picture. Oops, I'm trying to get it with no
shine.
No
there
flare
you go.
on it. So I've used the expanded mousse on the frame, but I've also used it on all the frames inside.
So no, they were asking about the expanded mousse, and you're going to see, like, let's get some light there. You can see there's that depth, the same as Ray, like me and Dan were messing around earlier with it. You can see this raised, like, beautiful sort of depth that you're going to get, and we're going to show you that, and that's what we're talking about, the difference, this sort of heat applied.
You get a smoother effect with our normal mousse, but with this, the different ways you apply it, I don't know whether I can show you here. If you look at this texture here, it's quite rough. You see there, it's quite rough, quite rustic.
There you go.
But if you bring the other side, if you have a look there, it's smoother. And that's partly because of the thickness of the mousse that you put on, but it's also that I've texturized it after. So I'll try and show you the different effects as I do this frame now. Right, let me move some of these away.
Now I'm asking, are there photos of the stencils somewhere? They look fab. We haven't had photos of the stencils yet. They're being taken. So we'll chuck them up online in the group as well for you once they're there. But yeah, we'll show those off.
They are lovely stencils.
They've only just recently come in, so we've been short. Does it need heat to puff up?
It does need heat. It does need heat. So I'm just going to budge that one over. There's not a complete match to this frame, but it is nigh on. It depends on the size of your frame, obviously, but this frame is a little bit out, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because it's very much a distressed effect, it doesn't really show that much anyway. So what I've done, as you can see, I've done the other four corners, because otherwise I would have been here all night with you, and I'm sure you would have had enough of me by then. So I'm just taping this. When you do your first two corners, obviously you can tape it to the frame. Because I'm doing the next two, the tape doesn't stick too well to the mousse. So I'm taping it on the inside and try and hold it as best you can. So my palette knife, my well-worn palette knife here, and the mousse I've used is the gold. So this is the Tuscan gold. So if you look at this, it's like butter. As our other mousses, I think this is a little bit softer. So just take a little bit out. Make sure you put your tape, Alison. Just going to move that a little bit. And I'm just going to just spread it on the top.
There you go. Maria's asking, will the expanding mousse stay on acetate?
Oh,
We haven't tried it yet,
I haven't tried it on acetate. Have I got a bit of
don't see why
acetate
not.
here? The only thing I would say is heating it may be a problem.
Yeah.
You would definitely have to have acetate that you can heat, because otherwise it's going to melt your acetate.
There you go. Yeah, if there's heat there. Paula, yeah, I will mention it. I had 2 spaces left for a Tonic Holic get together in Buckinghamshire on the 20th of October. So if you're in the UK and you fancy getting together with some people who watch live and all that, and Paula and the ladies, they're an awesome bunch. So just yeah, get in touch with Paula. Is that right, Paula? Did they get in touch with you? There we go. Yeah, my nose does know, but yeah, it'll be not too far away there. What else we got? Yeah, loads and loads of people here. Yeah, I'll mention the show times again just so people know. Yeah, tomorrow 6 p.m. for the Nouveau stuff, all of that awesome stuff on there. You know, vintage drops people have been waiting for ages. The expanded mousse, which we're so excited about. And you got those stencils there. Well, we haven't done stencils in ages.
We haven't.
Can't remember the last time we did stencils.
Right, I'm going to try and do this now so you can see the difference. So I'm going to put one side a little bit more texture than the other. So if we keep the bottom here flat, and then I'm going to put a little bit more texture on the side. And that's all I'm doing, is dabbing up and down with my palette knife. Nothing major, everything you can do. And that's my frame out the way. What I would suggest you do is wash your frame straight away. Wash your stencil straight away. Because I've not tried leaving it. The ones I've used today, I've cleaned them immediately. So as for the frame now, if you look around it, you've got a little bit of, hold on if I can show you. We've got a little bit of mousse around the sides and we've got a little bit inside. So I'm just going to clean all that off and wipe off the excess with a baby wipe. And the excess then will go straight back in my pot.
I think crafters must use baby wipes more than anyone else. I don't think anyone's actually used them for a baby.
I used them on a baby.
It's like 50% crafters buying them, 50%.
I always used them on my baby.
Oh, I don't know. Never seen so many since I worked at Tonic. Everyone's got them out.
There we are. So wipe your knife and just wipe around the edge before you heat it. So just be very, very gentle. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing. We may be better on top cam, I think. Is that where we are?
Yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah. So again, oh, I didn't clean that off. I'll wipe that gently.
Yeah, Trudy says, I think acetate on vellum will be tricky with the heating process, but if you get resistant types, that would be...
Give it a go.
That would be cool. Like,
I haven't tried it, but I can't see why it wouldn't work.
all your mixed media types, and they're same with like the finer details as you see on some of the inspiration that we've done. Yeah, you guys would know best, you know, the stuff that, whatever you're using your mousse for now, you can use it on top of this and have a crazy different texture on there as well.
There we are. So just clean off. I mean, take a little bit more time than I am because I'm doing this a little bit quick. Just keep turning your baby wipe around so you've got a clean corner. So as you can see, right, if I lift that up there, on the base down here, you can see it's more textured than on the side here. And I will show you the different effects now. So I think I've just put my finger in some mousse somewhere, but never mind. Can I just borrow the heat
You
gun?
can, there you go.
I've been such a mucky pup today, you would not believe. Okay, so we'll go with the smooth first. And it just slightly changes colour as you heat it. You notice the gold goes a little bit more dull. And it's the smoother it is, you tend to get a smaller bubble. There we are.
You kind of get a change in colour as well when you do. Like me and Dan have got some really close-up videos of them to show you as well, and we're going to put those on the Facebook page for you and on YouTube as well, so you'll be able to catch that up. So subscribe to our channel if you haven't before. If you're watching and you're new, subscribe to our channel, because there's going to be a video later on with a close-up of it working in action as well.
So that's the smooth side. If you can see it, it gives you a bit of a texture, but they're very small little bubbles.
There we go.
You
Get
see
closer.
that? Yeah. So we'll do the other side now, which is the one I roughed up a little bit.
Yeah, loads of people loving their baby wipes in general. We should do the crafters wipes thingies. Not necessarily babies wipes. We need to get your face on some baby wipes.
Oh,
just call them crafters wipes.
That's scary. I don't want my face on anything.
I usually Nam's looking for close-ups on it. Yeah, we'll do as I said. We're gonna have close-ups, really sort of slow-mo sort of videos.
Dan can take loads of pictures of it and pop them up later. I think
it's really cool.
There is some in the brand power as well with the video.
Right, where are we going? Are we over here?
Yeah.
Oops. Right, if you can see, you see the different textures there? Oh, hang on. There we are. See if you can see the bit that's going through the middle of your screen. That's smoother than the bit at the bottom. And the bubbles are bigger at the bottom because it was a rougher texture.
Mercedes says, "Oh, will it dry without heat?" It'll dry.
It will dry, but you won't get that puffing.
Yeah, you won't get that puffed effect then.
So I'm just going to pop that to one side.
Yeah, there's a lot of close-ups in the video we put up the other day.
Yeah, so yeah, if you check out the little promo video that we did, there's some close-ups in that of the texture that you get. But yeah, we've got a video coming later for you as well. Billy's saying she could be a cougar for Dan. Dan, you've got so many fans, mate. They don't stop.
All the fans.
I know. Yeah. Dan, what's your favourite colour, Dan?
I'd say purple, actually.
There you go.
There you go.
Purple.
Bit of purple.
So again, I've used the stencil with inks just to get my background. So I've done a little bit of stenciling on the bottom, and now I'm going to do a little bit more in the top corner. So just pop a little bit of tape onto my stencil to hold it down.
Trudy said they're saying steampunking would be awesome for you. Yeah.
It will,
and then
it will.
Poet Spice thinking the same, definitely.
I think this is going to be used in a lot of different ways, to be honest, and I think there's a lot more ways. When we had the embellishment mousse first, it took us a little while to exactly find out what that mousse did, because there were things that we had tried with it, but then we just kept finding more things all the time. And I'm sure that is exactly what you were going to do.
Yeah.
So a little bit of mousse. This one is, I was going to say saddleback, but no, mustard seed. There we go.
It's such a cool effect on the script.
Oh, it's
to
amazing.
To see it raised and stuff. It's also I haven't seen a stencil like that fine like before.
I know. We'll do the reveal now. There we go. And there's your, whoops. That's how fine the stencil
I think today's
is.
made us think we need new cameras, because we need to just show all this off in.
It is amazing.
In the best way possible. Again, my advice for you would be to go onto the maybe on that one. I don't know, Dan. That's probably a little bit better. So we go. I'll turn it that way, so you can see sort of there. But what I'll do is, if you check on the page.
And that's all I've done with these baby wipes, is cleaned them off. With these stencils, is cleaned them with the baby wipe. So you don't have to have a bowl of water by the side of you, although you could, because I wouldn't let them dry.
Yeah, people loving the script on that one.
Oh, it's amazing.
Does it dry hard, and can you paint over?
You can paint over it, and I have painted over it. I've painted over it with the other mousse as well, so you get a different effect again. There we go, I'll give that another clean later. Right, so just going to puff this up again, just so that we get another effect.
I smudged that, by the way.
Well, what am I going to do with you? Why am I not surprised, though?
Yeah, but I mean, I could have let you just take the rap for it, and I have to apologise, but I said, oh, look what you've done.
I have forgiven.
It's so silly.
I will always forgive you.
Yeah, oh. Sorry, everyone.
Always forgive you. There's never anything wrong in crafting. It's always a happy accident.
Oh, and does the puffy mousse dry out as much as the original mousse? Yeah, if you leave it long enough, it'll dry out. I think there is like a softer effect to it on top. If you've got
We've
the
got a
puffy
different
element.
lid. We've got a different lid inside to the other mousse. So hopefully we'll be okay.
In terms of whether it does in the thing, yeah, it is a different lid on there.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, does it dry? Do you know when it drying on the page?
Here. No.
What, dry out the same speed or just does it dry hard?
It dries hard.
Yeah, there you go.
It dries hard. There's a texture on there. It's raised. So if you just wanted to have a raised texture and wanted to paint over it after, then you can do that, and then just rub another mousse on the top to raise it again. There's lots of different ways we can do it. I mean, we've just touched on a few. Anyone that hasn't seen these dies cut in, I thought I would bring one down with me. So this is the clock, or the timepiece. So we pop that onto our plate. So I'll pop a little bit of tape onto it. There will be videos coming of all the different plates to use for the different machines as well. They are in the pipeline. It's just been absolutely manic here lately, as you can imagine. And we just haven't got around to it as yet, but they will be coming. Let's pop that over a little. Make sure your plate is underneath your die. This is the only plate I've used for all the testing that I have done with these dies. And I will show you it when I finish. I showed it to you last week. Whoops. I just chucked a mousse on the floor.
Noika says, can the dies go through any die cutting machines? Are they steel rule dies?
They're not steel rule dies, they're deep dish dies. The steel rule dies are the thicker ones. They usually come in a foam bed, and they're usually about 3/4 of an inch thick. These are not those.
They go through it. Majority of die machines will go through
the majority
with the
of die
right
machines with the right combination of plates. So there's our die all cut, and it literally is just to pop these bits out. And it's all, they have all cut. But these are a heavy die, and I don't want to go bashing it on the table.
People are waiting for their kits as well. Yeah, they'll be with you very, very soon, I'm sure. Yeah, loving that sense a lot, because you wouldn't have seen this stuff. Like Tonic, we try and put ourselves on, innovation and stuff like that. So that's what you're hopefully seeing in these mousses and our new vintage drops and the media dies. It's quite a lot of new to our launch this time, like in different stuff than we bought before, and stencils and stuff that we haven't done in ages. Like we haven't done stencils in ages, and awesome additions.
It's gotta be. I was trying to think the other day. It has to be about 18 months at least since we've done stencils.
It must be. I remember the Diamond 4 one.
But that was a long time ago,
wasn't it? So yeah, I'm glad.
I forgot
we were
my
able to bring them
tool,
back.
But as you can see, I'm just.
There's one under the other side there. Can you
matter.
see one by there, Dan?
There's one on the shelf.
Oh, I got one. Yeah, there.
I don't really need it because they just all falling out anyway. Just running my finger around it.
Just product placement, though, innit? We'll just bring it in.
You bring it in if you want to.
There you go. There's our Tim Holtz pokey tool.
Tim Holtz pokey tool to the rescue.
To the rescue.
So there it is, all cut. So I'm going to pop that to one side for a minute, and now we're gonna. I'm still gonna use the mousses. What have I got? I'll use what I've got here actually. This one is the brown mousse again, the mustard seed. And I'm putting my finger in everything today. I should learn to be a cleaner crafter. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the paint out, the little bit of the expanding mousse out to use as a paint. So I've got a little bit there. And again, I'm not being precious at all with this. I am literally just popping it on to my die cut.
You just want to just cover it, really, don't you?
I just want to cover it. But it does alter when, even though I've put it on very, very thinly, and we saw earlier that the thicker you put it on, the different texture you get. You will still get a texture from this. It gives you, I can't explain it. It almost looks a bit suede-y. You know that texture of suede when you look at it before you've touched it? It doesn't feel like suede, but it looks like it.
That'd be a revolution if that was the
It
case.
would, wouldn't it?
Sue says, loving the tonic stencils, just missing the bokeh. What is bokeh?
The bokeh one was the dots. We had dots that fell to the bottom. Yeah. That's a bokeh.
And Mary, awesome idea. I thought you might have done puffy Nouveau drops, so like expanding Nouveau drops.
Ooh.
But since you've done them to look like snow, I love them.
There
Louise, get on it.
Sort it.
Sort it out, Louise.
That'd be mad, wouldn't it?
So you
would
can
be
mix
cool,
your
wouldn't it?
colours. So I'm just going to take a little bit. Oh, I don't really need that much. I need a tiny bit. Ooh.
There you go.
Tiny little bit of red, and I'm just going to drag it around. And I kind of, there's some little bits I'll show you after, and I got colours to look more like platinum, colours to look more like brass colours, brighter colours. You just play with these colours and whatever you want to do with them. So there we go. Give this a wipe again now. The brush just washes in water as well.
Nancy said it's so cool. What was I just going to say? Hoping for some stamp pads in future craft kits, larger sizes, so the trial sizes. Yeah, we can always look at that for future kits as well. Tammy says it looks a lot creamier than the original.
It is. It's more buttery, I would say. So again, if I heat this, you don't have to heat it, but it does kind of change, and it goes that suede-y effect. I don't know how close you can get in here. And I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it. I'm going across the middle now.
Yeah, it does give you
Can you
that.
see it? I don't know if you can see the change.
Probably not.
You're going to see, again, on the video we got coming soon, you're going to see the change, but it gives it a more like rusty
It does.
red, like the
Yeah.
oxidey sort of colour. Does the mousse come off fingers easily? Yes.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Is everything really sold out, says Marianne? Nothing is sold
not
out.
yet.
All
Not
launching
yet.
tomorrow. You can't get them yet. So launching tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time on Achanda
Yeah.
with Paolo Scrum. That's all the Nouveau stuff. So if you go achanda.com, that's achanda.com, you can watch online there and order if you're in the US. Then
Hey,
the day after, this mixed media stuff, that's on at 10 a.m. UK time. But you can watch it all back as well. It's on it's a Achanda rewind service.
They are sold out on our website in the UK, and we don't sell directly through there, so it would be through Achanda you'd need to purchase from anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, our website in the UK, we don't sell direct. So if you are looking there, they won't be available yet. Louise, I name drops, lol. So we can have another name call out. What do you want them called? You get to name them, and I'll tell Louise what. Love the Clock and Media one. Can see it changing. Yeah, I'm glad we can show you. Use snow background stencil with expanded. I missed phone rank. Does it come in white?
It comes in linen, which is a bit of a silvery white. It's not a pure white. Worn linen is the
But
colour.
It says, that's cool. I've never purchased the mousses, but I might try these. Definitely do. If you are into this sort of mixed media, so giving texture to your work.
Definitely.
Definitely.
This is what I was saying to you earlier. You can cut the oval out of the centre to make a frame, or you can leave it in. In this place, I wanted to use them both because I wanted to give a different colour in the background. Just glued them together, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the gold.
Will it work as snow? That's what as Trudy's asking. So the silver, I guess, towards that for the. Like you mentioned it, use a snow background stencil with the expanders.
That's
I think
the
it would.
colour. I think it would. That's the colour of the worn linen.
Definitely.
So I think that would work as snow.
I really want to buy from the website. As I live in Denmark, or where can I buy it then? Says Marianne. If you're in Denmark, would you be able to check down see if they sell in Denmark?
Mm-hmm.
They do. So if you go on chanda.com, it's tomorrow. You won't be able to buy it now or order it now at this moment. But 6 p.m. tomorrow, if you go on our Facebook page, there's events there. You can remind yourself and go on, and you can order from chanda.com or watch it back if you're in work or you're out for the day. Just watch it back later on. They've got a good rewind service. Or you could use a light blue as well. Oh, Dan, can you show us the expanding colours again? We can show you them. I'll go through them while Ali's painting that.
That's okay.
So you've got sort of a dark, coppery sort of gold. So it's a mustard seed, that one. You've got a silver. That Ali's on camera there. So.
Sorry, Millie.
It's alright, no, I'll go to the side.
We can do it.
Oh, there you go. So there you go. You've got gold, a silver there, a lighter sort of metallic purple.
Which is free gift tomorrow. Yeah,
that's the free gift as well. So if you order, you get that as part of the free gift. Green as well, sort of a shiny light green. There's a grey, sort of silvery grey. You got the red here, so that's red leather. The names do them justice as well.
I think the names are awesome.
Boatyard blue, there you go, so a lovely sort of cornflowery almost blue. And then you've got Tuscan gold then. Beautiful as well. So hopefully you can see all those, and those are the colours that you got coming out for you.
So again, we'll try and see if we can catch this so you can see the change again. I'm starting at the bottom, so hopefully you can see the change creeping up the frame. There we are. It's almost like, you know, when you start embossing and you see that change, it's like an alchemy thing, and it's beautiful to watch. This is what I get from this. It's almost like watching embossing powders change.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like using your heat gun, it just changes the product, gives you another way to use it. And
I'm just going to give my hands away, because knowing me, I put my fingers on something I don't want to.
You'll probably smudge them, won't you, Al?
I probably
will.
Yeah,
knowing
exactly.
You. Yes.
Don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. Hey, just be a bit careful. We need white. Yeah, we'll have to get a white one coming out. Louise,
where's the white?
Where's the white? And then are they going to come as bundle or singles? I think there'll be a bundle on the show. But you'll have to
definitely be a bundle, but I'm not sure on the singles.
I'm not sure on the singles yet.
They do generally do singles, but there's not a large amount of quantity of them. But yeah, initially anyway, there will be some singles.
If you get there early, there'll be some singles there, I think.
Yeah.
Laurie said, can you order from Canada? I'm pretty sure you can order from Canada as well. The best way to know is go on chanda.com, and they got all their shipping details there, so you can browse and find out.
I'll see if I can.
And know for certain.
I'll find a link to see if I can.
Yeah, Dan will get a link and chuck them.
We'll have a little bit of a change this time. I think she can go up there. So just position it out and see what you like. Where do you like your composition to be? But don't overthink it. This is what I've always been told. When I've done a mixed media course, I've been told do not overthink things and just pop them down. Because sometimes we think, I don't know whether that's the right place. Put them down, and if they please your eye, then that's where they need to be.
If you add sheen glitter to the top of the mousse and then heat it, will it stick like for snow? I think it would.
I don't know.
I think if you mix in and you like, you're the creators
We've
just as
got
much with
some
that.
glitter behind you.
So like Jen says here, if you want to add another colour of the expanding mousse, just go over it with gesso for a white background. What if you put embossing powder with it as well? I don't know. I don't want to go
I'm not so sure about the embossing powder.
too much alchemy. It'll be the end.
I don't know. Right,
There's maybe a nice.
pads
There's a
here.
glitter there. There's a chestnut brown in it.
I did have some foam pads and I don't know where they're gone. They're hiding. There we go. So again, I've got a 3D frame, so I wanted to create a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a height. It's all about, even though it's in a frame, it's all about touchy-feely, this is.
Oh, a mini pot variety pack of all colours would be super cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yes, glitter works, says Jen. So yes, that will work.
There we are.
Have a go and try it. We can chuck that one or maybe
We can
the
do
brown.
that one.
We'll have a little go.
That one.
Which one should we go with?
There we are. There's my frame.
Maybe that one in a minute.
Oh, one of my little cogs stuck to the back. So again, just popping some pads on the back of this. Some quick ones. And mix and match your frames. You don't have to use all the ovals together and all the arches together. Mix and match. Have a little play.
Yeah, truly saying, I have a request. Could you possibly list names under Tonic? Like Tim Holtz, Nouveau, etc. There's a bunch, aren't there? Well, in terms of our brands under the Tonic Studios is the company, and then you've got brands that we do. So Nouveau, so if you've ever seen Crystal Drops, anything like that, that's part of our Nouveau brand that we have. Then we've also got Craft Perfect, which is all of our papers and cards. Then you've got well, Tonic Studios is just dies, is where we've done loads of in the UK, so that's where we sort of began. And then tools as well, with Tonic Studios tools, but then we've worked with Tim Holtz on some of our best-selling products. And yeah, so you see this glass mat here, that's Tonic Studios with Tim Holtz there, you know, he helps a lot on that. So yeah, that's kind of what we are. I don't think there's any other brand, is there, Dan? I think
no, it's the 4.
yeah, that's it. And those are the ones.
The kit, I guess.
Yeah, and Tonic Craft Kit, have you seen that as well by Tonic Studios? We try and, some people, they know Nouveau, but they don't necessarily know Tonic are the ones who make it, or they don't know that we, I've never heard of Tonic Studios. So that's, a little bit of a background in all of it, but there aren't too many.
Also, on Achanda, there is a brand bit called Tonic Studios that has everything in there, I believe. But so something in there anyway.
So I'm just using a normal bit of glue, tuck some of the cogs underneath, make a little bit of a raised effect, a little bit of a difference. Where would you like them to go? I mean, as you can see, this one is a little bit different to that one. Just decide what you want to do with them.
Can you use the media dies with regular cardstock?
Yes, you can, but it will cut more cardstock. You will still need the metal plate, and you will still need to use, for the tangerine machine, your green embossing mat and your top plate.
Do people ever double up card and then do it with a media die? If you would have 2 sheets, you could cut.
Yeah,
you could cut more than once. If you're in you're doing a number of cards or a batch, maybe you could go.
Yeah.
So see what you could do.
The grey board that we sell in, which should be on the show, is the grey board I've just used now. That is, I think, is 650 GSM. So that will give you some idea of the thickness you can go with cardstock. So if you're using a 240 GSM, you're going to be able to cut at least 2 layers, and maybe even possibly 3.
Does the US order them from Achanda too? Yeah, you can order from the US if you're watching Achanda, and they just send them there. They've got pretty good delivery times.
I'll read out quickly. It's a bit further down the page.
He's got it.
So US specifically, I'm not sure about Canada, but it does ship to, Achanda do ship to 20 other countries worldwide as well, so there's quite a few different people. So shipping costs start from just $6.95, and it goes through USPS, and it takes as little as 8 days to get to you.
There you go. Oh, and I'm going to send you info on the PM regarding order we've discussed previously. Yeah, no problem. Drop me a message, Marie. Does the package... Actually, Marie, best place to do it. Anyone who has any customer service sort of queries or questions, you can email support@tonic-studios.com, and Susie, our customer service advisor in the UK, will get back to you. Marie, yeah, just drop me a message and I'll sort that. I'll be very interested in a detailed video about the tangerine machine. Yeah, we can find something like that for you. I think we may have made a video a while back, but we can do a newer one. Any videos you'd like to see, products you think, oh, well, I'd like to know a little bit more about that, let us know, because we can always do that. That
is something we're going to try and improve going forward in general, especially in these next few weeks now, especially because we've got quite a large different variety of products that are a bit different from what we normally make, like the expanding mousse, the media dyes and things like that. So yeah, it might be a little project that me and Owen trying to do.
Yeah, I know.
But we'll see what happens on that one. But yeah, it's something we are looking into and trying to improve anyway.
Yeah, so anything you're thinking, oh, I'd like to know a little bit more about that, just let us know and we'll see what we can do. What else have we got here? Very vintage, loving that. So these are the vintage drops.
These are the vintage drops now. So I have no plan. I'm just having a little look. Where do I think I'd like to put them? And that's where they go in. But there is no plan whatsoever in my head. As you can see, I'm turning it around, having a little look. Where do I think I would like to put a couple of these?
That's it, Paula. If you ask Paula on Facebook as well, she'll do your video. She does videos every Wednesday, like requests, so it's like a request live thing. So yeah, check Paula. She's done some awesome stuff. Caustic art stuff the other day. It was class.
Yeah.
Really good. Apart from like them both sort of slagging off me and Dan, it was like really, really good. Apart from that,
you didn't like that bit.
I didn't like that bit. I skipped past those sort of stuff.
Think why.
But she said, you know, it was more Dan saying about it, the grief I get for smudging drops, and like Dan's tech. To have a good Dan's tech skills, there wouldn't be any shows without Dan's tech skills.
As bad as they may be,
it would just be us doing it in an empty room.
As bad as my tech skills are, it does make the show most of the time. Otherwise, without it, it's a bit of an issue.
Raquel, I'd really love to have the Tonic USA offer the same dyes at the same time as other Tonic sites. Yeah, that would be the dream, to have like the launches simultaneously in the US. It's not something we can offer at the moment, but
they are available on Chanda though.
Yeah, they are available on the Chanda, and that's kind of a compromise we have at the moment. But you never know. We may have that simultaneous launch.
Okay, so we need to put the frame back together now. Let's find all my bits.
Is it vintage in colours or texture different from there? In colour and in a matte. Oh, you nearly smudged them there.
Oh, did I?
I got a sense for that.
Just
be careful.
I will.
Right?
And, I promise.
Yeah, they're a matte finish to them. So there are colours, muted sort of colours or vintage colours, but you also got a matte finish.
I'll try and hold this up now so you can see the difference when they're wet and when they dry as well, because they do dry darker. So there's my frame put together. It's an IKEA frame. It's just a normal. Oh, I've left the top. I've come down without the backing piece, so I may well just lay this over the top.
Yeah.
And wait until tomorrow until it's all dry. So there's the finished piece. Hang on, do I dare put that in there? I may leave it like that, with the frame on top.
There you go.
Nailed it.
I think that may be a compromise.
I think that's it. Brilliant. Oh, it looks lush.
There we are. So we'll turn it around.
If you turn that, go on.
We'll turn that one around.
Turn the frame round. That won't do anything.
No. Oh, I got another cog.
You got another cog.
We'll add that one on later.
That somewhere.
Can't have another cog, no. So there we go. So I don't know whether you can come in to see the different colours, but they are darker when they've dried.
We'll show the actual the finished box. I'll show it.
Yeah, I'll do it on this one.
No.
I don't know where I am now.
We're confused now.
There you go. So this is that one. You can
sweet zoom in there.
You can zoom there.
So even though I've used the same things, I've made it look a little bit different, and you can do that each time.
And that's it. You can create so many different. Like this is a great selection of products which are all going to go together, and you're going to see different stuff as the birthday 10
Yeah.
days goes on, or the 11 days.
Oh boy, is there some stuff to
Yeah,
see.
but some cool, really cool stuff, and I think you're all going to be so excited about it. And thank you, all of you, for joining us today. Loads and loads and loads of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, who else we got here? Yeah, Mary, don't worry. We are letting it drop now. If you let it drop that I smudged the crystal drop, then I think, you know, we'll be okay. And I said, Dan, it needed Dan to help with the tech. Yeah, we thought you were being sarcastic.
That's why I normally treat
Paula,
you.
we assume it was sarcasm.
Whenever someone asks for my help, I normally treat it as sarcasm.
All right, joke.
Oh yeah,
joke,
good one.
joke, good one.
Very good.
Gorgeous piece of wall art. Everyone's loving it. Where did you find the sepia photos?
They're copyright photos. Just a copyright photo online.
Yeah,
Copyright free photo.
just bragging about
Yeah.
stealing copyright.
Copyright free.
They're copyrighted. You can steal them from anywhere.
No, they're just ordinary
Yeah, you can
copyright free ones.
Yeah, so yeah, get those and pick, and all these are different colours and stuff. You're going to be able to pick some and create your own style of project, your own version of vintage, your own steampunk, your own mixed media.
I mean, it may be that your colours, I mean, we're going into autumn now, and you know, we like to change the colours as the seasons change, but it may be that your colours are blues and greys and silvers and a bit of lilac. We'll have them all here now. I mean, look at those colours together. Whoops, as I drop them right in the middle of the frame.
I know.
They look beautiful just to have those together. And then you could add in to them, you add in your vintage drops, your silvers and your blues, and that's a completely different colour scheme, but they will all come in the package.
Yeah, all there for you. So yeah, if you enjoyed all of these, you can watch the show back as well. I know Trudy's asking that. Shortly after this, it'll be uploaded. Facebook is like almost immediate, but on YouTube, I think it's about 5-10 minutes. But it gets uploaded there, and you can watch and skip through to the bits you missed or answer to your questions. Yeah, Canal Crafting tonight at 7:30 as well. If you want one of our Facebook fans, which is contributor to half the stuff that we do, check her out and watch one of the videos as well. You can watch Jodie's wine time from yesterday, which she shows some further sneak peeks further ahead.
Have a little peep.
What's that? So yeah, loads and loads coming up. But these, the Nouveau stuff, 6 PM tomorrow UK time. Check out achanda.com if you never have before and have a little look. Yeah, the vintage drops as well. Got the stencils, and then the following day, then Friday morning, 10 AM with Jodie, you're going to be able to catch up with all of this media die set stuff, which is class. Yeah, loads and loads there for you. Brilliant. Awesome, fantastic. So we've got so much coming for you. This is just a taster, but they all go so well together if you're just going to get these two. So yeah, have a great evening, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow for unboxing the kit at 4 PM. But until then, we'll see you soon. Have a